So, Chief, a pretty unbelievable game yesterday. A really good win under trying circumstances. Talk us through your as football manager, your outlook on yesterday.
Yeah, it was a really pleasing win. Obviously, the first time we've been able to beat the Eagles at league level for a couple of years, and they've been such a strong side, winning the last couple of premierships. So I knew it was going to be a tough game, and certainly lived up to that. But I thought our guys were outstanding, and we obviously had a difficult week, a change in the week with Twig not being available to coach due to health and safety protocols. And I thought our coaching group did a great job to come together and work together as a group to look after the team on the day. Jim Sawell looked after everything from up in the box and did a great job. I looked after Twig's role on the bench, and really our leaders drove the standard for the day, and I was really pleased for them in the way that they performed, and great to get a win against still a really strong team.
Chief, obviously we had a few outs after the game previously against Sturt. Talk us through the fitness levels of Mitch Cotter, Matthew Panos, and our captain Matty Nunn.
From last week, Nunny hurt his ankle really early in the game and did a great job to play it out for the rest of the night, but unfortunately he's now going to miss a few weeks. We'll look forward to getting him back later in the season. Mitch Cotter hurt a knee in a tackle in that game as well, and unfortunately couldn't play out the second half. So they're a similar time frame for both those guys. We expect to get them back towards the end of the home and away games. Matt Panos was a laid out yesterday, so he pulled up a little bit tight in the adductor, nothing too serious, and he'll train fully this week and expect to have him back against North Adelaide.
Fantastic, Chief. And then obviously a really big game against North Adelaide this week. They're top. They beat us just it was a pretty tight game a couple of weeks ago down at our Prospect. But how hopeful are you for this weekend?
Yeah, really excited to play them again. It's one of the quirks of the draw that we get them only a few weeks apart. So nice to be up against them again. We had a really good match up at Prospect against them, and they were just able to pip us them. But they have an enormous amount of respect for the way they play their footy at North. They've obviously been a really strong team this year. They've got a great midfield, and look forward to coming up against them and welcoming you here to the parade and getting along a big crowd in red and blue this Saturday afternoon, and can't wait to take them on.
Thanks, Chief.